All right, good morning, Tiffany. My name is Miss Hobbs, and I'm a school counselor here at Houston High School. I'm here to help you through the ups and downs getting adjusted to life in high school. And I just wanted to start by introducing myself. So, good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Now, before we begin our sessions, I just wanted to let you know that you can trust that what we're talking about will stay right here. And we don't want to have a relationship that isn't built on trust, but I do have certain things that I have to report if you're talking about hurting yourself or hurting others. That kind of stuff we can't keep between us. But for the most part, everything that we talk about here will be confidential, okay?
Okay.
All right, so like I said before, I'm here to help you through all your ups and downs here at Houston. And in order to do this, I think it would be great for us to start meeting around like once a week here in my office. And I'll make sure that you have a pass to come down. We want to talk about things that are great, but if you have a problem, we can also talk about that as well. But the main thing to remember is to always be honest. I'm not here to judge or make you feel any kind of way. And the best thing that I can do is to listen to what you're saying, because it seems like with what we talked about before that you just need somebody to listen to what you have going on. So what brought you in today?
So I've been having this really big problem in Mr. John's math class. I don't understand how to divide fractions. I tried it and I listen, I pay attention in class, but I don't know how to do it. And so I asked Mr. John, can you help me? And he ignored me.
Wow. Okay.
And so I asked my friend, and then he get mad and yell at me and tell me quit talking. And then he called my mama. And then my mama got mad. And so now I'm punished. She took my phone, and it's all because I don't understand fractions. And he won't help me.
So I just want to repeat this back to you to make sure I'm hearing this correct.
Mm-hmm.
The main problem is that we're having a little bit of difficulty in the math class.
Yes.
But it's stemming from what you feel is a lack of support because you've asked questions and you have yet to get a response that helps you to further understand dividing fractions, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when you say ignored, can you give me an example of how you asked him a question so that I can see maybe what happened and we can try to set up some goals of how we can avoid this problem?
I said, Mr. John, I don't understand this.
Okay, so have you tried raising your hand?
I mean, I didn't think I needed to raise my hand. He was teaching it, and he got to a part I didn't understand, so I asked for help.
Okay.
He a teacher, he's supposed to help me, right?
Now that is correct. But he's supposed to help you in multiple ways. He's supposed to help you with your math, and he's also supposed to help you be a better citizen. So maybe it's not that he's ignoring you. He's just trying to get you to understand that you have to listen and that he has to be able to respond to you when you ask for help appropriately. So give me an example of what you think an appropriate way of asking the question would be.
I guess I should raise my hand
All right.
and wait till he acknowledges me before I say something.
So how does it make you feel when he ignores you?
Like I don't matter?
And you said that, does he help other kids in class?
Yes, because Shakisha, she didn't raise her hand, and she just yelled out, and he went to her and started helping her. But he won't help me. I think he don't like me because maybe I'm black. I don't know.
I don't necessarily think that that's the problem. I don't want you to feel like anybody's discriminating against you because of, your race or gender. I mean, any kind of situation where you're in a classroom and you're trying to learn, the ultimate goal for teacher and student is that you get to know the content. And so I really just think that maybe we can start with raising our hands. And in the event that that doesn't yield the response that we're looking for, we can look for other things like potentially having a meeting with Mr. Johns and talking with him about what other ways we can get you the information that you need, whether it be with me and him and you, or maybe even bringing up your mom so that she can understand what's going on in the classroom. So how would you feel about having a meeting with your mom and Mr. John, or Mr. John and myself, to help you through this.
Yeah, because I'm tired of getting in trouble with my mom because of my grades in math.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah. Well, when you say that you are struggling with dividing fractions, is it only dividing fractions, or are you having other problems in this class as well as far as what you're learning?
Well, in that order of operations, I just don't get it. Like, they say some gem dice. I don't know what that means. Like, what is that? I don't understand it.
Tiffany, have you ever thought of going to a tutorial session?
I go to tutorials.
Oh,
But
that's good.
the kids are so loud and I don't even hear nothing.
It's a lot of different things going on here that we have to work on. But the most important part is for us to get a goal for you to be able to understand the content. So, I unfortunately don't have the ability to change what goes on in his classroom. But I think if we start at the base of learning how to appropriately ask for help with a teacher, it will definitely make the difference in your experience. So if he was to explain it in class with just, once you raise your hand, how would that make you feel as far as your confidence in being able to do the assignment?
Well, it would make me feel a little at ease because I know that he wants to see me succeed.
And it'll make you even more comfortable in taking tests
Mm-hmm.
and all the other assignments that you have to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And once you stop getting in trouble in there, it'll also help your home life as well, right?
Yes, because I can get off punishment. I can get my phone back.
Also, it'll help with the way that your mom feels about you being at school, because she doesn't, I think, want to punish you. She just needs to make sure that you're doing what you need to do in school. I'm really certain that if we set a goal of making sure that you are appropriately asking for help, it'll help the whole situation. So I think what we should do is write down 2 goals. We already said that one goal was for you to raise your hand. So you can put that as the first. Great job. So what is one more goal? If raising your hand doesn't work, what is another way that you feel you can get your point across to Mr. Johns?
Maybe write him a note so I don't use my outside voice because a lot of people tell me I yell.
No, that is a great idea. Write that down as your goal too. We'll call this a little bit of homework right here. And we'll use this next time that we get together. We'll talk about what goals you set. Did you follow through with them? And if they worked or didn't. Because if they did work, then we'll just continue on with it. And if they didn't, we can come up with a different plan to see if once you go back into the classroom, it helps you out. So overall, I think, let's just go back to our beginning, that you were feeling really down because you didn't get the attention you needed in class in order to get the assignment. But now with our goals, do you think that you'll be successful in the math class?
Yeah, I'm going to try this. I hope it works.
Alrighty. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this same problem next week. And hopefully, with our goal in place, it'll be solved. And then we can talk about other things. Because I know there were a couple things that you wanted to talk about. But we're going to stick with one goal here today. And then we'll come back and address the next ones once we get this one figured out.
Okay.
How do you feel about that one?
I feel a little better.
That is wonderful. All right, Tiffany. So it seems that our time is up here today, but I'm so glad you came in and talked to me. And I think next week when we see each other, make sure that you have your pass so you can come on down and we can have another one of our sessions, okay?
Okay.
It was very good meeting
What
you
day
today.
should I come?
We should come same time, same place, same day. So today is Wednesday. So I'll see you again next Wednesday.
Okay. And at 2 o'clock?
At 2 o'clock, I'll be right here waiting on you because your time is important to me.
Okay. What if my teacher won't let me leave?
You remember I told you I would give you a pass? That teacher will know that that pass is coming down for you to come down to my office. And they'll allow you to stay.
Do I need to tell my mom?
That's your choice. Again, I don't want you to feel like I am, making you tell your mom anything that we talk about. This is definitely a conversation between you and me, and you can trust that. So if you want me to share it with your mom, please feel free. I'll be more than happy to have her come in, but that is not 100% necessary because our conversation is our conversation.
Okay.
All right. Well, see you next time.
Thank you.